Alright. Let's see here. We are on FS22. Checking out what to me seems to be the first actual modded map. That's not just a flat map, you know. This actually has fields created. Let's see, this is canola. Huh. This is the starting farm right there. Czech Map by Steven. Right. Let's go up this way and see what we got. That's not really anything there. Oh. See, what does the sign say? The Boston. Blue house. Does that look like cotton? Corn, got some weeds in it. That's got weeds in it. Huh. Interesting. BTA. Let's go ahead and go check out the BTA. Automatic gate, pretty cool. A little implement shed there. That's probably gonna be slurry right there. Put the grass and stuff on the other side. I would say that's probably where you would get your digestate. Pretty cool. So let's check it out. How much is the BGA? Alright, where are we at? We are right there. And we already own it. Check that out. 319,728, 626, 786, 657,000. Feels like got a little bit of a price to them. 200, 345, 800. I haven't seen anything that was over $1 million. That one was 922. 11 million for all the extra land, I guess. Little forestry area right there, it looks like. Maybe right there as well. Pretty cool. Hey Ronnie, how you doing? So, alright, let's get back to what do we want to go check out next? That's the house and your starting farm. So let's go over here, gas station and the store. I think I've already been there. Maybe not. Brennan Gaming, how you doing? New map came out already. Yep. So this is the first true new map, if you ask me. I've seen a couple maps where they took one of the maps they took a castle off or whatever. I've seen a couple flat maps that really didn't have anything on them. One of them was a logging map, but it didn't have any trees. Like, how do you justify calling it a logging map if there are no trees? All right, so what do we have here? Pharma 800 and OBI 1000. Alright, wait a minute. What am I seeing here? Wheat. Prices are not too bad. But eggs. Okay. So it's a Czechoslovakia map. I think it's by Steven. Those are kind of low. Supermarket bread's pretty high. Cake, $12,000 for cake. Almost $7,000 for cheese at the supermarket. Honey cereal. I don't see what that 800 is. So obviously it's something. Was that like maybe a grain mill or something? I don't know. So on if you go back and look right there at the bottom of the screen, Czech Map by Steven. So that's gonna be, it is a PC only map. Now let's get over to the store. How now, brown cow? How do we get over there without being just crazy? Wait a minute, where am I at? Oh, I'm all the way up there. That's why. Grain elevator is what that was. That was the biogas. So there's just fields up that way. I guess what we can do, I want to go down here. So let's do that. Let's turn around. We'll follow that all the way down and take a right. Okay. There's some logs. So what was it? What did it take them? A week to get an actual new map? Whether you like it or not, I mean, it's 1 week. To me, this would be like the first. It's not on the mod hub though, so how would you count that? You know? What do y'all think? Should it, would you call it the first official mod map? The other ones are just flat. Like, I don't know that I want to say, yeah, okay. And then you got the ones where they just took and edited the map. They didn't actually make a map. They took someone else's map and edited it. And then threw it on a third-party site. And it was like, here. So, to me, this would be the first official, or to be able to, that's what I'm asking, to be able to call it the first official, does it need to be on the mod hub? So there's the store. It's a wrench. Where do you have to put the stuff? And it doesn't matter because I got the mod where I can work on anything. PS4's got mods we didn't get today on PS5. Hey, that's pretty cool. But my question is, did the PS5 already get those mods? So there's a wrench. The store. Where's the gas at? Is that gonna be the gas? It says refuel, so. Okay. Not too awful bad. PS4 got mods we didn't get today on PS5. Yeah, I got the new mod today. What was it? Where I can work on the vehicle anywhere I want. So I can pull over here in the field if I activated it. Should be able to hit N and there it pulls up the repair, repaint, and all that good stuff. So just by hitting N on the keyboard. That was a mod that I used on the FS19 that I really like. So I have a question, like something I'm curious about. I want to plant a strip of field, run the time forward, and see if the time change is any if the time the is that a thing, like was that a thing in 19? Could the map makers make the crop growth change? All right, that's a BGA. We know that. But what's the one that's over here? Well, I will just cut across the field if I have to. Nice and bumpy. Worthy of a four-wheel drive truck. Alright, what do we got here? Pretty cool. Something different. Something different. Two different spots. Okay. Let's see here. Farm shop. The Jordan Farm Shop. So looks like that's going to take a lot of stuff. Wheat, basic crops, eggs, wood chips, diesel. Do you have a way of making diesel? It'll take flour. That's pretty cool. So that place right there will take a lot of stuff. Looks like fabric. Ooh. Clothes. Now that would be cool. $28,000. We need to hijack something that makes clothes and get it to spit out make it real fast, you know? Mm-hmm. Alright, so there's the dirt road. Let's go ahead and follow it around. I actually see this on the map, so pretty cool. Okay. Now let's if we turn around, we go up, take a left, we could split the fields maybe to go up to that livestock market. Did you notice that said Halt Bayron? So did they I guess maybe took the animal dealer off of the other map? which is probably what you would have to do for now. Hold a bit around. Okay. Interesting. So, what's this gonna be? A sell point for something. Livestock market. Production chain. Straw. Livestock market. Yep. That's where you can sell your grass and silage and all that good stuff. Cool. Okay. So let's go on up here. Gonna be 2 more production. Or sell point? I don't know. What's because that looks like a production to me right there. Biogas plant. Supermarket and debris crusher. So there's your rocks. Let's go check out the supermarket. Hey Bruce, how you doing? What's gonna be the best way to go? Yeah, we're going right. Let's take a left and then we'll take a right. Alright. Supermarket and chocolate. Planks of wood. Nope. Furniture. That's pretty cool. Slurry. Supermarket. So this gonna take a lot of the regular crops as well. Pretty cool. And then of course up here should be the rock crusher. Is that what we said it was? Yeah, it's right there. Right on. Okay. That goes up to nothing if we go to the right. So let's see here. We've been to the biogas plant. We've been to the grain elevator, I guess. Yeah, I've been to the grain elevator. So I think that's everything that so far. So let's go down. Let's go back down here. We'll tag it just for the heck of it. Looks like we can come down that way. Okay. I want to plant something and run the time forward. And see if the crops, how fast it takes for the crops to grow on this map, if there's any difference. So how do y'all feel? Once we get back down here, I'll show you the starting equipment. How do y'all feel about the starting equipment that we have on 22 versus what we had on 19? No, this isn't a 4X map. This is a normal size map. It's a I want to say Czechoslovakian, or however you say it. The Czech Map by Steven. It's on a third party. It's on one of the third party sites, and yeah, I'm still going the right way. I've been saying so far in the stream that this is in my opinion, it's the first modded map. Other than being a flat map or something that somebody just copied from someone else and it made a couple edits. To me, this is the first true modded map. I don't know what kind of problems we're gonna run into, if any. You like the starting equipment so far? I think it's better than what we had, like on Ravenport and Felsbrunn. Let's see here. Okay, that went off. So we have Massey Ferguson. All right. What's that? The 8S 305. You have the John Deere 7810. The Dutes 4090. I'm not sure what header, but I mean, not going to get into all the different numbers on the header, I guess. We've got the planter, the Pottinger. If I'm not mistaken, that one is a cultivator also, right? Bills look big too, yeah. Spreader, small cultivator, plow. Wagon probably going to be about 8,000 liters. Brentner, just judging by the size. So, good spot out here as far as parking equipment or maybe having a place to put sheds and stuff. I like this. As far as, I guess this would be the house. Sleep, yep. So then over here, what do we have? Open for the wardrobe. That's pretty cool. 2 different spots. There's your silage bunkers. Pretty cool. Not sure what all this is. Power coming in. So, all right, let's We've got that one. I know it works. So we've got to go down to construction. Let's see. Is it container? Yeah. Buying station DS. I believe that this is the one that I'm looking for. And we'll just put it right here. And then let's go get a tractor. Yeah, the fields look like they're good size. They also look like they're not a common shape. They're all kinds of different shapes. You know, so if you don't like the square American style fields, you know, rectangular, whatever, then you'll appreciate the fields that are on this map. I mean, obviously, this is not an American map, so let's see here. Open up the cover. So the seeds is going to be that little compartment. There we go. 1,600 liters of seed and 2,400 liters of fertilizer. So what we're going to do, we do own a field. Field 6. So let's go down. Let's go on down to field 6. And we're going to do a strip. Do you like the mods on PS4 today, Bruce? The little John Deere? I like this map, PC map, right? Yes, it is a PC map. To be honest with you, I don't see why it couldn't come to. I don't see why this map could not come to console. Other than the fact that they probably just won't release it, but let's see. We want to plant a little bit just to. I want to see. Let's see. We'll do canola. Actually, I'm gonna do soy. We got soybeans, yeah, because I already know what soybeans is, so. We're just going to go over some of this. We'll do a few rows just to make it simple, easy to see what actually grows. Yeah, I like it so far. I'm gonna speed the time up to here in a minute. I'm curious as to whether or not they adjust and I don't know if they can, but if they adjusted the plant growth rate, if that's possible. I didn't read anything as far as description for the map. Even if there is one, I was just like, ooh, new map, let's go check it out. So it was like, you know, candy. A candy store. Hey, check this out. New flavor. So I don't know if it's possible for them to change the growth rates when they make a map or not. I kind of think they could do that in 19, but I'm not 100% sure on it. So It's just something that I'm curious about. So we'll see. We'll see here in a minute. And then after that, what I'll do is I'll go. I haven't done a flyover. Um, so we'll jump up in the air. I've gone to all the points on the map that I know of. But we'll jump up in the air and we'll look at the map and kind of see. Um, I think the map looks good. I don't know if I've ever really talked about it because I don't ever really play on maps that have um, the like in the middle of the fields they have what's called islands. Um, and I say that because that's what course play. I think it's course play that gives you the option to avoid what's called islands. Crop growth is the biggest thing I hate about the gameplay. Uh, yep, especially on console. Yeah. I've got a little bit of a. I hate it. I'm just gonna tell you, I agree with you, Bruce. I hate it, but I've got a little bit of a workaround because I've got what's the mod called dash time, and there's several mods out there that allow you to speed up the time. The one that I'm using does 12,000. So I don't even I don't even sleep. I have the sleep anywhere mod, but I don't even use it. Um, so what I do is I do what I think is a good amount of work for the day or whatever. Like I'll do one or two fields, harvest them and plant them, fertilize them, cultivate them if I need to, whatever. I'll do like one or two fields like that, and then I'll speed the time up to the next day, right? So it's like in the morning time, I'll take care of the animals, take care of the field, kind of rinse and repeat type of thing. So, all right, this is August. Let's see here. There's September. No growth yet. There it is. It's catching up. So I don't think that it's gonna change any. October. Yep, there's the growth rate. November. Let it come across the map. There's December. January. I don't see a growth rate. There's February. So, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So, it's still 6 months. When you have fast forward the game to be able to play makes it boring. Well, makes it boring. All right, I understand that, but when you go from FS19 without seasons, and you can harvest every day, and then you come in here and you have to wait 6 days, and let's say you only own a couple fields, right? Because I mean, like this one, you start off with the game with only one field, right? Um, it makes it worse than boring, right? To me. So if you do your work, right, until you're done with your work, or um, the contracts are broken, so I'm not even messing with contracts, you know. Um, that seems to be a nightmare for some people. I watched him Silly P earlier this morning, and he was showing how there was some of the crops does okay, but then some of the crops you can't complete them. So harvesting one field does not take 6 days. So what do you do with those? What do you do with your time in between then? There's also a chart in the menu what months you can plant and harvest. Where's that chart at? Because I don't have seasons turned on. The chart as far as when you can plant and whatnot is only if you are playing with seasons turned on. So anyway, and there is some errors. Attempt to compare two table values. Two table values. Not sure what that means. But GS player flight mode. So this is going to be kind of slow going. So I guess we'll just go straight up on this side. Yeah. And it's nothing to be sorry about. It's just I don't play seasons, so well, I take that back. The game's making me play it to a point. I mean, this is how I look at it. But anyway, to the map, back to the map. Like it's got like the little island right there that you have to work around. No big deal. I'd be interested in seeing how how AI worker would do with this field, being that it has an island on it, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, does this not look like a lumberyard? But I do not see a sell point. Yeah, there's no sell point there. Ooh. The field sizes seem to be okay. It has a variety of different sizes. Let's go. I want to see if the let's try and go down. I want to see if these have collisions. Yep, looks. That's what I would take that as, right? Yeah. back up a little bit. Now, I don't think I went out over to that side. Map on mod network? It may be. Which one is it? Hold on one second. Mod network. Bump, 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 bump. Mods. I haven't been going to mod network. I've been going to farmingsimulator22mods.com. So let's go mod network. Mod network. Farming Simulator 22. I don't see that it's going to be on mod network because the first mod is OK Use Mods, and this map came out after that. So I can't imagine it being. Hey, there's only 2 pages on here, so flatbed truck, pretty cool. There's a base map. Well, no, there's more than 2 pages. My bad. Four. Yeah, to be honest with you, I can't imagine that it's on here. If you go to page 1, the this one came out. It came out first, like it came out after the OK Use Mods ones did. So there's a chickens run free. Western Iowa shed. Beta ROM map save game. Four. Did I pass it already? Don't tell me I passed it already. Or did they already take it down? It's not on here? What is up with that? No, there it is. Czech Map. Yeah. So where's the OK Use Mods? That's what I want to compare it to. That's page 5, 6, 7. Ooh. KPM 1080. Tree saplings pallet. 50 tree saplings. John Deere 8R chip tuned. Cool. Real life numbers. More grapes. There's a Big Bud 747. I'll just show y'all this real quick, and then I want to get to the OK. There it is. So on here, there's already 11 pages since that OK Use Mods. That gives you some kind of idea. So But I kind of like this map. It's pretty cool. I haven't looked for mods yet on the PC. I hear you. So I haven't played on the other two maps. Are there any fields that have like power lines running through them or stuff like that? As far as what I would consider obstacles for the AI, and how well does the AI work around it? Um, that's a pretty cool little road there. Let's go out this. Dun, dun, dun. Path, driveway. No, so that's gonna be interesting. I, I think it'll be interesting to see what they do in comparison to the. Are they going to be able to work around stuff like that if if you use the AI? Um, on Elm Creek, I think the AI does pretty good. Little quirks here and there, but I think overall, I feel like the AI does a decent job. Um, so I'm just gonna go ahead and that's the aerial view there. I'll spin around kind of slow to let y'all see it. Of course, the BGA right there. And if you didn't see it, you on this map you do own the BGA. So I guess the next question for me is going to be how long before we get a new map on the mod hub. You know, um, I was watching the Shanty Boys last night in their Discord. They were messing around with the Giants editor, and T-Bone has got a lot of stuff done on the map already, and it looks really good. Um, so I'm looking forward to playing that map. Let's see, player flight mode. Bam. So anyway, there's Wow, it's been about an hour already. I'm not quick with doing that stuff, so. Plus, we planted the field. Okay. Let's, construction. I want to harvesters. We're gonna lease we'll do this one right here. 32 miles an hour. Capacity is 10,500. There's 50,000. Let's do 36,000. We'll set up engine. I don't think we need all that. We can change the engine, I guess. 435 horsepower versus 367. And let's lease that. Total price $391. Purchase base price options. Yes, we'll lease that. And then let's go to the headers. Typically, don't like doing this, but we're gonna try it. 89, so let's lease that. Yes. Okay. Oh, check out. That's crazy. He didn't have it. There's not enough room for the stuff to spawn in. So if that happens to you, if you fold it up, the thing comes out the window. So we're gonna unfold it, set it back down so we can hook up to it. Blur don't know what he's doing. Y'all see that jittering? Like it's... Y'all see that? Huh. Hey Harley, how you doing? Oh, getting hung up on a tree. So what is this, grass? It is. And there's no island. Nothing in this field, so we can't do that one. What do we need to do here? Well, I want to try a field that does that. That has a, what you call it? Field 9. Field 1 doesn't have any. Let's see. I haven't done any contracts. Is there anything for harvesting? 17, 20, and 21. Let's see if any of those have 17, 20, and 21. There's 17, 20. 15, 19, 18, 28, 27, 2, 7, 12, 24, 8, 16, 26, 21. Alright, let's do 21 because that's a weird shape. I just want to see what happens. Accept contract. We're not going to do the whole contract, but we're going to see what happens with the field because of the shape. Hope you're doing well today, buddy. I am. Hope you're doing well. And it looks like there's not a road going that way, so we're just gonna be a rogue driver and go our own way. Oops. Cruise control is what I was trying to activate. Doing good, thanks. Right on. So has anybody really tried to like test the AI other than just going straight up and down a field, right? Like, have y'all purposely put them in an odd shaped field or tried to make them go in the direction that you don't think that they would do good in? Because that's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna start them off in that little the hook part of what looks like what I'm gonna call a J. I'm gonna start them right here and see what happens. No header, no, or headland pass, whatever head, what do you call it? First need to, what? Oh. You can't fold it while it's lowered? They've completed their task. Alright, so he's traveling at 67 degrees. Okay. So what do you think he's going to do when he gets down past the trees? So it's not backing all the way up to the edge of the field. Oh, so what? This is my first contract. We'll see how it turns out. One of the things somebody mentioned in Mississippi P's stream this morning, they were talking about the contracts, and wow, that's pretty bad right there. They were talking about the contracts, whether or not the ones that you couldn't finish, is that whether or not you had the swath turned on or not, if that would make a difference. Somebody thinks that if you're doing the swath, that it may be counting the let's say straw, the value of the straw as part of the contract. Now, is it just me, or does it look like there's something in the field? Weeds? Yeah, I would say that's weeds. But I thought I had weeds turned off. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see here. Weeds is off. So, what, did they start the map with weeds already, or does the map start with weeds already being in the fields? Okay, so this is right at the area. Now, will it be smart enough to go get the rest of the field up through there? I got to say, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with this. I like the map. Don't get me wrong. I like the map, but I have not actually used the helper to do. I had to re-download FS19 and play Lone Oak. I missed that map. I hear you. My wife was playing on Lazy Acres today on FS19. Which way is it gonna go? I've used the AI worker like on my own fields. I didn't do any harvesting with them. I don't think. It was fertilizing and cultivating is what I've done. And on Elm Creek, they seem to have worked okay. So it's going to do this end. And see, it's not backing up. Up there, it didn't back all the way up. So we'll have to do some. We'll have to do some cleanup there, I guess. So while this is going, let's get our little trailer. That one. 50,000 liters. Yep. I guess that's all we really need, right? Bye. Now, let's get the John Deere. We'll run up to the shop, pick up that trailer, and then cruise on over to Field 21, which is on the opposite side of the map. Hey, Funny Bone, how you doing? We are on Czechoslovakia map. Or would it be proper to say Czech map? Czech. By Steven. I'll show you the map. That's the PDA right there. Czech map by Steven. This is a PC only map. It is a normal size map. Honestly, I don't see why it wouldn't come, or it couldn't come to console. But I got it off a third-party site. I will say I do not like the I don't like how this is done at the store. For those of you who was in here, you know, the header, the little arm that you use to hook up to the tractor was inside the store. So I had to fold the header up to be able to grab it. There's just not enough room right there for stuff to spawn in. Let's see, we're gonna cut up this path right here. Or is that a path? Is that an actual road? It is. Maybe it'll be bumpy. We can do a little four-wheeling. Huh? A little bit. Looks like the suspension's getting worked some. Lose. Looks like, yeah, it looks like a good map. I like it so far. I'm not done with Elm Creek yet, so I've still got some playing on Elm Creek to do. So I was talking about it a little bit. To me, I would consider this the first true mod map. There's There's a couple maps that are just flat that don't have anything on them. There's a 4X map, and I want to say there was there 8X map. But then there was a standard map. Somebody had a login map that didn't have any trees on it. Somebody did like an alpine map where it seemed like all they did was just edit one of the other maps, the Erlengrot or whatever. Okay, we'll just kind of hang out right here. I'll go get back in the. We'll ride along in the harvester and see how it goes. But they, wow, it's getting a little rough there. Look at that. You got all the collectibles on the second map of FS22. Cool. I've got a few collectibles on Elm Creek, but I'm not really made it a point to go out and try and work on the collectibles. At least not yet. I might do it. As the days go by, I've got more time. Seems like I have more time to play now with after dealing with the funeral and everything. So we'll see how it goes. There's trophies for that. Yeah, so typically I don't mess with trophies. In FS19 I did the last two trophies. I made it a point to do the last two trophies. And the only reason I did that was because it was for the missions or contracts, whatever. So if I did those two, it meant that I completed all the trophies. And it's interesting to me because I didn't seek out to do the trophies, you know. It just kind of happened, like it was just working the fields in general or playing the game. I made it through all the trophies except for the ones for the contract. So the last couple of days at FS19, I was doing contracts to try and get that done. But normally, I don't know. I've never been one to worry about the trophies. There's been a couple of games where I would say inadvertently. Of course, it was on the Xbox. I got all the achievements, which is the same as the trophies, just by playing the game and not even knowing it. So what about y'all? Do you guys make it a point to go after the trophies, like to try and do them all? Is that something that you normally do? So there you go. It will not. It it did not go up and do the rest of the field. So should we? Let's go ahead and find the sell point. Let's go. You do, funny bone. Right on. So what would you? I don't think I'm halfway done. Maybe halfway. Maybe I don't know. Looking at the fields. Let's go ahead. Okay, Funny Bone, you have a good one, man. Um, Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Let's see. 6 miles an hour. This is gonna kill me. Okay. So I want course play, and I want GPS. Those are the two mods that I want to see come out for FS22. So here's something I've noticed. The trees, with the exception of the evergreens, right? The trees change colors, right? We all know that. But if you look at what's on the edge of the map, it would be cool if they have like, I know that's just a picture or whatever, right? But it would be cool if they had that where the colors on that would change. I want GPS for PS4 because I can't do my fields in a straight line. Um, have you ever tried looking at the numbers on your mini map and doing it that way. I know you probably can't see it. And I don't know how to zoom in. So right there, I'm at 189. Let's see. 180. 180.1. 180.0. So that right there is as straight as I can get it. If you have your little map at the bottom of the screen, the first numbers is your heading, like your degrees, right? So sometimes I go by that. So like on the bottom of the mini map, you got the numbers. It shows 100. Like for me right now, it's saying 184.4 degrees. Okay. If I turn 90 degrees to the right, it'll probably go to 270. If I turn to the left 90 degrees, it would go down to 90, right? And then the other numbers that are at the bottom of the map are your coordinates as far as where your position is on the map. So, huh? Oh yeah, so we need to go to town, don't we? All right. Well, I will in a little bit. So we'll take and I don't know if it gets any bigger. Yeah, you can't really see that one too well. Let's see. Rusty just went live. Yeah, they're at the bottom of the map. I can't make it out on the stream, but anyway, 178.8. So, but just tap it to the right just a little bit. Once there's 180.3, go back. There's 180.0. So, I'm back to doing a straight line. Yeah. If that's on 180, if you turn around backwards, and go the other way, it's going to be 0, so. Some of the fields you can't do that as easy unless you go off in a diagonal direction. So we're going to have to do something, turn around and come back the other way. Right here. Let's try this and see if that does any better. Nope. Attack it this way. Let me get that back out of the way. Yeah, and it works out, for me it works out pretty good. When I use GPS for doing the straight lines, um, I go by the degrees anyway, which most of the time it's either going to be 0 or 90. Most of the American maps are set up that way. And even if the field is kind of crooked or whatever, I still do it that way for the most part. Very seldom do I ever go in and make my lines match the direction of the map. So I'm used to going by the degree setting, or your heading, I guess would be the proper way to say it, maybe. Um, it's just something that I'm accustomed to already. And then on PC, it's real easy to do because with the, you have a keyboard, um, and I can just tap, like, you got WASD for your straightforward left and right. You can just tap the A and the D to get it dead on, like 180 degrees. Or if you're going, let's say you're going west to east, you're doing 90 degrees. It's real easy just to kind of tap those keys to get it set right. So. Alright, I'm going to try and go back the way we were. I'm going to try and turn it back this way. Let's see, we're going to have to get a little bit of this. We'll cut that off right there. That should be wide enough. Yeah, that's working good there. Alright, what if let's go up this way, kind of away from the edge a little bit, and then we can come back down and get the edge of the field. It was weird when when it was doing this part. I don't know if y'all paid attention or who was in here and who wasn't. The AI driver would not back up all the way to the edge of the field. Kind of weird. It should be good right there. Now, back up and turn it so we miss the tree. I will see you later, Blur. I'm jumping over the rest of the stream. Good stream. But thanks, I appreciate it. I don't know. I've got to go to the store, so I'm probably not going to run too much longer. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. And if I'm not running when you come back, I just want you to know I appreciate it. So hope you have a good day. Yeah, probably about 20 minutes will be. I'll go about 20 more minutes, and that'll probably be it. Okay, now let's go get this little edge over here. I'm not sure if I can get the rest of that field done in 20 minutes or not. Yeah, I appreciate it, group. Thanks a lot. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit cruise control and we're gonna use the steering wheel. There we go. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we will finish up this field, this contract, and um, if it'll let us finish it. Um, I've heard people have had problems with contracts, so this is the actual first contract that I've done in FS22, and so we'll see. I'm not running the straw swath, so if what they said in Sydney P's stream this morning is correct, then hopefully I may get 100% done, but I'm not sure about that. Kind of don't want to get my hopes up because I've heard so many people have had problems with it. I do miss my faster headers. I went with this case header because the way this map looked with the trees on the edge of the road and stuff like that, it looked like it would be easier to transport, get the header to the field. Typically, I would just use a header. I don't take the harvester and go down the roads and stuff like that. You know, in general, unless it has the room to do so. So I've been using a cloth header that was part of this mod, and it goes 12 miles an hour. I kind of miss that, but 6 miles an hour still gets the job done. Let's see, can we get that little spot right there? There's a dip right here. Somewhere. Alright, so we're gonna have to, let's back up and do it this, come from this approach. Let's see what this does, if anything. Did we get it? Yay, looks like we got it. Alright. And then we missed stuff right there. That, what do you call it? The fields on this map are not really smooth, so, and that's okay. Let's go ahead, put that back on 6 miles an hour. Old cruise control. Let's see here. Let's go back down to the contracts. Active, 71%. I don't know. Where does that need to go? To the La Jardin des Fermiers farm shop. It's quiet tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Probably everybody went to Rusty's stream, or I guess Bruce will be streaming before. Well, he's still got over an hour. Or they're lurking, doing their own things. You know, a couple of them are probably at work, just kind of got it on their phone, on their break or something like that. So, who knows? Here comes the bumpy part of the field. I do like this map so far, though. what I've seen of it. It's pretty cool. Um, it's nice to have something different. Um, now, to be fair, I haven't played Hoot Bayron or whatever, and I haven't played on Erlengrot. I've only played on Elm Creek, but it's neat to see what somebody comes up with that's not a Giants employee, I guess. And then it's good to me um, to be able to see as far as the contract. I want to see if I can complete it you know, or not. Hopefully FS22 tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be good, Aiden. I may play some FS19 tonight just for the heck of it. There are a couple maps that I downloaded like a week ago, just over a week ago, like right before FS22 came out, um, that I want to play on. Didn't really get the chance to do anything really with it, so. I kind of like to go still like to play probably Lazy Acres with my wife. She's still playing FS19, so um, it might be good to get on multiplayer and play with her some. Baby, baby. So what is it? I'm looking forward to a couple big cultivators to come out, similar to what we had in FS19. Looking forward to hopefully course play and the guidance steering. What else? How's the mods today? I didn't think the mods were all that great. There was one for the PC that I got that was and I'm talking about Mod Hub right now. There was one for the mobile workshop, so I could stop my combine right now or harvester, whatever you want to. Come up to the harvester, press in, and I can work on it right here in the field. So I do like that, you know. Holy crap! Repaint the thing costs $42,000. If repainting it doesn't affect the yield or anything like that, if the paint doesn't, I ain't ever gonna paint mine. That's crazy. 40 some $1,000. Let's see, we're gonna slow this down to 1, or we'll go down to a half. But I'm pretty sure that's the mod I got today. Uh, and then I downloaded this map, but this was on a third-party site. So the mods on the third-party sites, there's a bunch of them out there. So now, not gonna be able to get all the, what is this, wheat? Who? Are they was somebody supposed to come look at the house today? Oh, he texted and said 3:30? I didn't know that. Alright, let's turn that off. Pop out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get done with this and then we'll I wanna go see if it can be done. 3:30, wow. Right. I don't think that trailer's gonna hold everything. How cold is it outside? Right now we're 84% done. So Jordan, whatever farm shop. Oats. Jordan farm shop. And there's not anything that is. That's a grain elevator. Livestock. Supermarket. Debris. Well, there we go. Tag it. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd be curious as to see what um what what am I trying to say here? Is it just the crops, the different types of crops that people are having problems with as far as the contracts? Or could it be the swath? We're just going to go down over the field. What is the actual issue with the contracts? That's what I'm curious about. Whoops. I believe my game just froze. That sucks. Yep. Check that out. My game just froze. Giants engine on is not responding. Close that. Awesome. Let's go to touch portal. Nope. This is not good. So I may not be able to stream and play FS22 at the same time. How you like that? Maybe, just maybe, it got saved. Career. Save 4. Continue. Start. Awesome. Now, let's nope. Dang it, look at how much of that didn't get done. Oh well. Let's try this again. Deja vu. If it does it again, then we will be done. So, a question of the moment. Will we or will we not be able to at least get all the crops to the sell point and then not crash? Is that going to be a thing? Can it be done? Donna, Donna. Donna, Donna. How are you as far as Dr. Pepper, Sandy? Huh? I can't hear you. Okay. Getting closer. Last little strip here, we'll get it unloaded into the cart and we will try and deliver it one more time. We're gonna try, we'll try and save the game after I'm done with this field. Top chat. Wow. I just now noticed that. That should be on live chat. Why? I don't know how much it matters, but there may have been some stuff that I missed. Who knows? So, next. Go ahead and do the pipe before the tractor. Okay. Go right here, say the game. Yes, we want to say the game. Escape pack. How much? We still got 8,000. So now I remember where to go. I don't think there's a. Is there a cover for this wagon? No. So hopefully we don't lose any product. So if we drop that down, I'm curious, I want to see what the FPS. Let's go up, look up some, and this is where we need to go down. I think I was just going across the field. It's interesting how the one diamond is bigger. So I'm guessing that's, I'm thinking, not gonna get, I'm thinking that is because that's for the contract. So let's turn around. It's big like that because that's where we have to go. Now, which one of these do we have to put it in? I'm not gonna guess on that because there's two different locations, right? So let's try this. Let's try. Can we do it right there? Whoops. Alright, so that opens up right there. What about this part? Oh, I can't. It's not triggering it. Whoops. Come on. There you go. Is that going to trigger? Alright, so I'm going to think that it's the grate. Let's turn. Can we get turned all the way around this way? Yeah. Okay. If that, will that give me a warning? 13% transported. Can you believe it? Really? 13%. %. 50,000 liters. We've only got 8,000 left, and it's only giving us credit for 13%. Can you hear the frustration? Wow. So what are you gonna have to do? Like fertilize and everything before you ever start the contract? I mean, um, so that was at 13%. It said. Now this is the rest of it. 16% transported for field 21. Right? Active 87%. Cancel. Yes. Waste of time. So, here you can hear officially from me, I guess. I'm. I like this map. You know, I, it's not a bad map. The problem is, my honest opinion, it's a bad game as of right now. Everybody says, "Oh, they're working on an update. They're working on an update. Whatever." Um, I'm frustrated. I have not been able to play the game this week like I wanted to, and then when I do get a chance, what I've heard about the game is completely wrong. I honestly feel lied to. I feel like I bought the game under false pretenses because what they said the game is capable of doing, we are not able to do, and I feel like it is stuff that they should have gotten worked out prior to the launch of the game. So, I'm going back to FS19 and we'll periodically check in on 22. There are still maps that I want to play on 19, and this is frustrating having to play this way, period. Contracts don't work. It's just a number of things. So The map, I think this is a good map, but there's problems within the game that keep it from being the game playable, in my opinion. So I thank everybody for stopping in and spending your time with me. I won't take that for granted. I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed day, and we will see you